As the Metro Home Building Center starting gate begins to move up into position, there are the odds. Kate Anna right now at 26-1. Emmy Lou Hayes right now at 4-5. Miss Patricia B 7-2. Fernhill Flames 6-1. The Real McCoy at 3-2. Google It sitting right now at 31-1, and Pocket Full of Promise right now 9-1 on the board. We're getting close here in the opener. Maiden filly mares on gate here for race 1 at Red Shores. Let's send it over to Vance Cameron for the race call.
Kate Anna, Emmy Lou Hayes, Ms. Patricia B. Fernhill Flame, the Real McCoy. Google It. Pocket Full of Promise outside. First race, top of the stretch. They're approaching a start. Rough and pacing, Pocket Full of Promise from the far outside. Miss Patricia B headed to the cones. In between them, the Real McCoy. Off stride at the rail. Kate Anna's on the run. Then around the turn to the outside fourth. That is Fernhill Flame. On to pick up fifth is Google It, and a little rough and into the safety lane up front, Miss Patricia B. Now inheriting the lead, the Real McCoy for Mark Campbell. Second is Pocket Full of Promise, Fernhill Flame now in third. Google It, a racing fourth. Emmy Lou Hayes has fifth. Then in sixth, Miss Patricia B. And the trailer is Kate Anna, the quarter mile in 29. And 2/5 midway on the turn for time one, the Real McCoy, the fraction setter. She inherited the lead. Racing from second is Pocket Full of Promise. Coming out of the turn third, Fernhill Flame. Google and is closed up fourth. Emmy Lou Hayes is fifth. Then in the backfield, that's Miss Patricia B. And the trailer is Kate Anna. At the opening half mile, the Real McCoy, the midway point leader in 59-3. Tracking second is Pocket Full of Promise. On the turn, Fernhill Flame third. Google It fourth. There goes Emmy Lou Hayes, tipping to the outside fifth. Racing from sixth, that is Miss Patricia B. Off stride at the back went Kate Anna. They're going to three-quarters now. The Real McCoy leading it. Fernhill Flame is second. Emmy Lou Hayes third. Up fourth, Google It. That is Pocket Full of Promise, and she hit the wall here. She backed through them fifth. Miss Patricia B. sixth. Trailing is Kate Anna, the three-quarters in 1:30. And four with an eighth left to go. That's the Real McCoy turning home. Fernhill Flame is second. Emmy Lou Hayes is coming late from third. They're in deep stretch now. The Real McCoy. Fernhill Flame in the middle. Gonna get it all for Kenny Murphy. Emmy Lou Hayes is second. The Real McCoy will finish third. 2-0-1-1.
Okay, we're going to get a look at slow-mo here for the Thursday night opener. And it was the Real McCoy and Campbell who shot to the front early, 29-2, set up the half, 59-3. And we talked about Fernhill Flame. She's been knocking on the door in her last three starts, and I thought she'd need a similar trip as she's been racing first up. And Kenny Murphy came first up with her again tonight. And she grinds it out and finally gets the job done, gets her nose in front here in this first race. And a terrific effort from Emmy Lou Hayes and Jason Hughes as well. They got away fifth early, and then they came on Kenny Murphy's back there and followed along that last turn, tipped her off the cover. And she raced well, just getting beat by 3/4 of a length. And the Real McCoy, who did all the work early, gets the show though, but it's Fernhill Flame to win in 201-1 for Kenny Murphy here in the opener.
The first race goes under a judge's inquiry. The racing officials will examine the race going to the opening quarter. Fernhill Flame arriving at the first race winner's circle, bay pacing filly 3 by Roll With It Harry off the Camelot Dam Talbot Victoria, owned by Kevin Harvey of Hammond Plains and Rudge Racing of Dartmouth, Nova Scotia, trained by Cliff Murphy, driven to victory by Kenny Murphy. The mile 2-1-1 will become a maiden record. Fernhill Flame in tonight's opener.